both need to be like a little bit more proactive with each other.
We definitely.
I still have some concerns with Demetrius.
I swear I wanted to come on a little bit earlier so I can talk to you guys. My throat. You guys know I was sick, so. But yeah, it did not happen, honey. But they're showing the
Demetrius wants someone passive.
last
The first word that
episode.
came out of his friend's mouth was submissive, and that scares me.
Child.
Sabrina, she came at my neck. You'll go home like the last one. Oh.
He was like, I don't want to think about how to get aroused.
Well, I didn't say that.
Carmen is just bitter. I think that she's headed out from me since Eric
This is
left
about
because
to
of
be
me.
messy.
I thought she was cool with Donovan. Go stay over there with him. Classiness is always in style. You ain't got it. You can't put it out there. Natural versus purchase.
Hey.
Come on, Tina. I set up a time and place where I can meet with Tina, and she still hasn't shown up. That's not acceptable. No, it took me some time to get to the place that you want.
Child. I'm good, Auntie Eva. Thank you, Killer Brown. Hey, B. Hey, Blondie. All right, it's about to start, guys.
Hey, how you doing? What's up? Are you good? Yes, I am. Yes, fellas. Walking into the gentleman's lounge, obviously some things have changed. Tori's been eliminated. Some connections.
Okay, so they in the men's lounge.
Gentlemen. What's up? Connections that were there are no longer there. It's going to be interesting seeing how this kind of plays out. All right, Final Four. You are
Give me 1 second, guys.
by you being here. I assume you have recommitted yourself to the process. Right? Yep. Right. Everybody on the same page. Good deal. Last time I saw y'all, it got heat. But it had to. This takes work. I take this whole process seriously. So if anybody is not taking it seriously, guess what? I will remove them myself.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Speaking of, let me update y'all on Tina. We scheduled a time and place to meet, and I'm sure you will believe it. Stood me up.
Yep.
Goes to me, same way she goes to everybody else she's supposed to meet with. She not
Ah.
Her journey with us is done.
Dang.
Just like disappeared. I'm annoyed. I could have nurtured other connections. So Tina's gone.
So the show took her off.
On my radar. And I still haven't gotten a chance to further my connection with the I feel like there's something there.
A lot of stuff makes sense now.
Make that happen? I don't know. All right, fellas. This week it gets real. As they say, home is where the heart is. So I want you to invite these ladies into your home. Time to introduce these ladies to your family. For real? Listen to their advice. Because trust me, family sees something we never see sometimes. So,
Yeah, they do.
Decide which of your family members will help you determine if the woman you've chosen isn't just ready to love, but ready to love you.
I want Sabrina, because she's my top connection, to meet my mom. But a conversation needs to be had between me and her to see exactly where we stand with one another after the brunch.
Right.
It might go left, it might go well, it might go bad. So I'm kind of like anxious and nervous at the same time.
We'll meet back here end of the week, see what kind of progress we made. Okay? Good luck. Final Four.
Hopefully they don't, rat me out.
Hey, Cliffy.
Hey, family.
How you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What's up, young man? So, how you doing, brother? It's time for Joy to meet my family. Today, she's going to meet my uncle, Maurice, a.k.a.
They meeting families, man. That's crazy. Like, when I think back, I'm like, shit, nobody had never met none of my family.
Dating multiple women and trying to make a connection with one. And I had
in the process, you got to go through the process.
So I wanted
you signed up for it. So
I hope y'all give it real questions. I do have a great connection with Joy. So this is a huge step for me. Cheers. Family saying, look at this, something serious. I can't say that I'm super comfortable with doing this. Hello.
I'm so comfortable with Clifton. I'm excited in a way, and I'm glad.
She looks
that
so
he
pretty
wants
right
me
there.
to meet him.
So tell me why you wanted to be on this process.
It's time. I feel
Good
like
question.
I've done a lot of things by myself for a really long time. I've been using my career to kind of hide myself, I guess, to stay busy, to not really face the things that I needed for my heart, my mind, security. I tell him often, I say, thank you. And he's like, for what? Like, for being you.
That's it. Yeah.
And he checked, like, every box without me telling him this is what I want.
What made you feel good about her?
I feel like I don't have to sugarcoat anything.
Sure. There's time when we're talking on the phone, I was like, I never talked about this before. Like, I've never had this conversation, but it's like I welcome it because it's with him.
Right.
You are aware he has 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your take on that? If something would happen.
Really from the beginning, but at this point in the process, it's getting really clear that it may be an issue.
That's going to be a tough balance.
Yeah, because we got so close, it is difficult. And I didn't want to start something and not be able to
Sure.
She getting emotional.
move.
Yeah, I see.
But
I
the
see.
same.
It's touched your heart. I can see it. I can see it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Where you going is long distance.
Yeah.
It really is.
So is she moved? Does she live in Mexico?
This is
Like,
a
what's
concern
going
that my
on?
family has is
You know what
a
I mean?
valid concern. I know there will be times where I want that physical touch, but I can't have it because she may be 5,000 miles away from me. So I can't say it's not going to bother me.
Well, let me just say I really enjoyed this, but I have to go.
Okay.
And I hope I get to see you guys
It was
again.
nice.
Excellent. Excellent.
Meeting you.
I love meeting them. I felt like I knew them already. Bye, baby.
Bye.
They made me feel extremely comfortable. I could see myself at the family cookout.
I like her.
There was some sincerity about her.
And she was kind of sad.
Does she
that
live
she had
there
to
or?
leave.
That's just not something that's ideal in a relationship.
But hopefully y'all have talked about it. That's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah, I know that's definitely going to be a challenge. Yeah.
Dang. So it's Donovan. Who is he meeting? Dang. Like, does she live in Mexico? I need more details.
Since the getaway, I'm the type of person I like to get everything out in the forefront. So I sent her a text message, and we both agreed that we need to talk. But I really don't think we're going to get anywhere because I feel like we just have different ideas and different perceptions of each
You
other.
talking about Sabrina? Yep.
I am dreading seeing Donovan today after
She said
the
she
way
dreading.
he attacked me and my character at the brunch. I just don't trust him. I don't know what the hell to expect. Hey. I can tell there's a lot on your mind. So then why did you call me out here?
For me, I respect the process, right? And I think that the same respect that I have for the process, the same respect I have for you was not reciprocated. So when you mentioned that I wasn't ready to love, I kind of took offense to that because I wouldn't have been here if I wasn't ready to love. If I wasn't looking for the person that I felt was honest and vulnerable with me and was consistent.
That might be the end of Donovan and Sabrina, guys. Honey, let me put this thing on mute real quick. Honey. So I'm so confused. Hey, guys. I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Hey, chat. Hey to everybody that's not in the chat but is viewing this live right now. Thanks for rolling with a sister. Oh my God. And I've been trying to, yes, I am streaming on both, as I stated. Because when I stream on the missing link, because I want the missing link to have like my lives, my interviews, my anything that has to do with my reviews, the shows, or anything like that, I want to start doing on the missing link. But the thing is because I have more followers here, I don't want to only stream there and then you guys miss the lives over here because y'all are over here and y'all really aren't over there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have to do both. And then once the missing links gets established on its own, then I'm going to stop doing the lives and the watch parties and the interviews. I'm not going to be streaming on this channel anymore. But as of right now, until that channel gets established, I will be streaming on both. Oh my gosh. So let me see. Where do we leave off? Yay, Zacabia. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, D. Lynette. He said that's my okay, Lola. Yeah. Lady Z, he is like that's one thing I can say about Donovan. He has been very consistent. Like I haven't seen like any shadiness from him. Like I feel like what you see from Donovan is what you get. Like it's no cut cards with him. And a lot of people are like, he just got divorced. Like I've said it so many times. Donovan did not get divorced. Maybe it was how they presented it on camera. But I literally talked to Donovan personally myself. He has been divorced for a year. Or was divorced for a year at that time of filming. So it's longer now. When he said that he was single for like 3 or 4 months, he had just gotten out of like a relationship, like a situationship. You know, because people do date after divorce, and he was dating someone, and then that didn't work out. And then that's when he went on the show 3 or 4 months later after that. But from what I've seen so far with Donovan, he comes off as very genuine. He comes off as, you know, like no cut cards, you know, regardless of, you know, if people are like, he's there for this, he's there for that. I just see him, regardless of what he's there for. I feel like when I watch him on the screen, I feel like we're getting the real Donovan. And that's one thing that I can appreciate about him. So, hi, Bernadine. I like Joy, but does she think a man is going to wait 6 months for her? And hello, everyone. Curious. I don't know, honey. Because see, my thing is like, does she live in Mexico? Is she just there working? Like, I need to, I mean, you know, the thing is if a man really wants you, or if a woman really wants you, like you guys will make it work no matter what. It doesn't matter. She could be all the way in Japan. If Clifton, if that's his boo and that's the woman that he chooses to spend the rest of his life with, and he, especially a man, like once a man makes it up in their head that that's who they want to be with, that's who they're going to be with. And they're going to make, it's back on, guys.
You have not been that.
Sorry.
With me. Actually, I don't think you've been that with Demetrius as well. Throughout this journey, I've been really adamant on actions and words aligning.
He's speaking on Demetrius too.
Not met that. I think that she's playing games.
Ooh.
She can complain about what the situation is, but this is the chaos that she created. This is on her, not me. What you say and what you do, two totally different things. Two totally different things.
Donovan, he's just sitting there like a bitter baby. And I don't even know how to engage because he's acting so childish. This is awkward AF. You came into this process, you really were the curveball that Tommy said that you would be. But I've never hid the fact that Demetrius remains a connection for me. What you saw,
they throwing jabs at each other,
was me exploring both those connections. And
that believe me, I don't mean to interrupt you on this, but it's just like, believe me, is this, I never said that he wasn't.
It's so mind-blowing how fragile these men's egos are. They really can't handle seeing a woman have multiple connections.
I have a very strong connection with Carmen. I had a very strong connection with you. And I have not wavered my consistency.
Let's be clear. The reason why I grew distant, Donovan, is because of your burgeoning connection with Carmen. You made it very clear that if I didn't tell you where I was between you and Demetrius, that you were going to choose Carmen. That's how I felt walking into the sleepaway. That's how I felt.
She's such a liar. She's fabricating a lot of the that she's saying, and I'm starting to kind of lose interest in even being here.
He said,
I'm moving forward.
quote, she's such a liar, end quote.
What I'm looking for.
Those are some strong words.
I didn't do anything to you. So why are you sitting here with this type of attitude and spite towards me? You act like I ran over your dog, sitting there smirking, cleaning his dirty ass fingernails and rolling his eyes because he knows I'm right. Seems like you want to go. So thanks for coming.
You have a good one.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I feel like his friend was right. His best friend was right. Phil, you were right. Donovan's. Let me get the hell up out of here too.
Let me close my mouth. Okay, so this is
Today, I'm
P.O.
going on a date with Takia. There's a lot of
and
things
Takia.
that
Didn't they just
said
go on a
at
date?
lunch, and I really need to get some clarification to her.
P.O.
What's
How
up,
you
gorgeous? Good. That way, she doesn't have that sort of sour taste in her mouth. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm glad you came out.
Thanks for inviting me.
Hmm.
How are things going for you?
There's been like a lot of decompressing after that brunch. That brunch was busy. Right?
Busy is not the word I was going to use, but we can take it. At the brunch, Carmen had a whole lot to say about me, about Paul, about a whole lot of different things. So I actually have some questions about some things that came up.
There's some clarity that needs to be made.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of shade with Carmen. We had a private conversation, and that conversation was like, so what type of women do you like intimately? And I said, the type of woman that gives you the fire when you walk in the room. She goes, well, does Takia do that for you? And I'm like, that's not your business. So she tried to spin it and make it me talking about you in a certain way. And that was not true.
I was so done with her in that brunch. And most of the things that come out of her mouth, I don't believe in the first place.
Well, and it seems like, though, that there's always been sort of out for you.
Carmen has definitely had it out for me. It's coming from the Eric stuff. I messed up her short thing. And she had a nerve. Like, don't come to me about the way I look. Because mine is God-given and fine-tuned in the gym. Hers was fine-tuned on the surgeon's table. So where do you stand with Carmen now? I know you don't like to talk about other women, but I mean, after all that you've seen, if that's the type of woman that you're still into, I'm not the one for you.
Exactly. No, I'm definitely not into that. When I look at Carmen and Takia, you have Carmen, who is very superficial, very judgmental. Takia, her approach, her demeanor, everything about her is very, very classy. And so
he said she's very superficial and judgmental.
That I would need in my life.
You know what?
I beat myself up about this all the time. Like
this episode,
fight harder to spend time with you because I would like to get to know you more. Right? I know that it can't happen overnight.
I bet y'all it's about to be a lot of people that's gonna go live tonight on Instagram because we're watching this just like the people on the cast. They're watching this, and they probably feeling some type of way that they're hearing a couple of things that these people are saying about the other person. People gonna get offended after this episode. I bet you.
A major part of this person's life. Taking this step is a little nerve-wracking. At the same time, this is not a normal process. Right. So I think that we could definitely get a lot more insight. I'm down for it. Thank you for trusting me with that.
Yeah, for sure. At the end of this day, I feel good. I think that the air has been cleared. I'm excited to get involved with her, but at the same time, this has to be something that's done in a digestible way for us. And so I plan on taking it slow, but at the same time, moving with that intention. I think they'll love you.
Aww.
Yeah, I think they will really.
I agree, Alexis.
Well. This is an opportunity for her to know me a little bit better, but I want to collect that intel too. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Wait, look me in my eye now.
Cheers.
Okay.
In America.
I could not wait till the commercial came on. Guys, Let me tell you something, because this is what happens. And this is because I was on the show, so I know. A lot of times, like, not a lot of times, we're watching it when the cast members that are on the show, we're watching it just as in like you guys are watching it. So a lot of the stuff that people are saying about other castmates and about other people, like during their green screens and stuff like that, we don't know that these people are saying these things about us until we watch it. All I'm going to say is that a lot of stuff that was said about these people, these other castmates, like I'm sure they were already kind of salty with each other, but some of these people on their green screens, and when some of the other people actually watch it back, it's going to be a problem. I promise you, it's going to be a problem. I bet you when this show ends, guys, I bet you, and I know a lot of you guys follow a lot of the castmates on this season. I bet you it's going to be a bunch of them going live tonight. I bet you. Because they're going to be in their feelings. They're going to be in their feelings about the stuff that was said about them. Honey, and this season, honey, they all over Instagram, all over lives and stuff. We didn't have that privilege. If we went live, if we posted, if we did anything, we got in trouble. Like, as soon as we would go live, they would be texting us or calling us on the phone. They'd be like, Sabrina, get off live now. Take that post down now. Like, they wasn't having it with our season. That's how come I'm so shocked that they're even going through and allowed to do half the things that they're doing, because we didn't have that privilege. I really don't understand why or how they're allowing it, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't work for the network, but honey, the shade, honey. Oh my God, back and forth. She was like him sitting there cleaning his nasty fingernails. Oh my God. What in the holy heck is going on? They are crazy. I can't believe they're saying these things about each other on green screen, like on national TV. I don't know, maybe they didn't really think about it, because like I told y'all before, like after the 5th or 6th episode, you get very comfortable. Like when the cameras are there and you're talking into the camera, you get very, very comfortable. And you just start just saying whatever. You start really saying what's on your mind. Like it's really no cut cards, you know what I mean? Oh my God. Jeez. That's why a lot of people have, I'm not going to say they have regrets, but a lot of people watch the seasons back that was on that season. And they look at it and think to themselves like, dag, I would have done this differently, or I would have done that differently. You know what I mean? Because you don't really think about it like in the moment, especially if you've never been on TV before and you really don't know like how TV works. Honey, honey, honey. Oh my gosh.
I think you are going to be pleasantly surprised. And
so who is
obviously this is not the norm for me.
So Donovan, gotta be meeting Carmen, because Sabrina's a rap.
I never really introduced anyone to my mom, so this is kind of big for me. She's really down to earth.
That's his mom.
She has a quirky personality.
His mom. Oh my gosh. Because see, in my head, I'm like, in real life, they don't really like each other. They don't really like each other, and it's like you're introducing her to your mom, and you, like y'all not, like that's like your homie. That's not like your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's not like a Cliff and Joy kind of thing. That's just my opinion.
Thank you. How beautiful.
Introduce it to the mother. I mean, mom probably like, you know what, boo, let's go on TV. Let's do this. We about to be on TV, boo. Let's do this. Mom probably was down with the calls.
I'm super excited, and I hope she likes me.
Y'all got me surrounded right now.
Yeah,
I can't go nowhere.
My favorite colors, black, white, and red.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Love that. wallpaper.
Remember
I have that in my living room.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, no. I want to hear a story.
No, no, Mom, this is not what we're here for.
Okay, you're not.
I'm here for it.
He was spoiled rotten.
See,
Oh.
that's where I feel like we have a differences in opinion.
Can I make a few phone calls?
Oh, I got verification here. I got backup.
Why are we making this about me right now?
Because I thought that she needed to know something.
I appreciate that. I know.
This is not that.
That's
You
not
need
that
to
part.
know. You need, you're
Were you
supposed
gonna wait till what? The honeymoon and then?
Donovan did say, my mom's something. Now I'm seeing the something.
There were a lot of values and morals and things that I instilled and done by not talking about it, but showing
Actions.
How do you show your son your values and morals?
I know how it feels not to have. And my mom, she worked really, really hard because it was just me and her. So secondhand clothes, all the things, when I got something new, I was happy. I need him to understand, there's different ways people live.
So it's just been you two for
a long time. I don't think he's seen his father for maybe 8 years or so.
You just can't bring anything and anyone into their world because at this point they're still developing. And I'm sure Donovan's dad would have been a better influence if he had understood what he had. He had a great son, and we'll both always say it was his loss. That's what my mama said. Okay? It was his loss, not his. From my heart to yours, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay?
This is interesting because, my mom has always been the type of person to say that no one is good enough for me. And she's going back on her words right now. I think that she actually likes Carmen a lot, so it's cool.
Thanks for letting me get to know your mom.
We gotta exchange numbers.
Hold on, I'll get you. I'll get on it.
Don't be trying to get one letter.
Right, Ma, like I like her. That's my girl.
I think
Ma, like her.
she's spicy, but I think I passed the test. If it was a test, I passed it. A+. Thank you.
I'm glad it went well, though. Oh, look at Ma.
Hopefully it won't be our last time.
It won't.
Oh, Ma really like her.
I think she was fun. I think her grandkids love her. I think my son might even love her
Oh,
too.
the freak on. Did they just kiss? Oh, dang. I need to rewind that. Dang, I hope I didn't let it play too long before they freaking blocked my video.
Yes. She seems to know who she is, what she wants. So for
Did
me,
Donovan and Carmen just kiss?
that's around the clock. She done rounded all the corners. I wouldn't let that one go. That's a keeper.
Okay, I love that my mom likes her. That's a plus, but at the end of the day, it's not my mother's decision. She'll always say that I ain't gotta live with them. That's you.
She's a winner, chicken dinner.
I like Mama D.
Don't ruin
She's so cute. Who is this?
Today I'm going on a date with Sabrina. We really didn't get to talk.
Oh, Lord.
So I want her to know that, hey, I'm invested in this process and want to be invested in her.
Girl, let's see what
When I
happens.
see Sabrina, it's a good feeling. I look at her and I start smiling.
They might.
Hello.
She is my top connection. I want her to meet my family. Time is dwindling down, so we need to figure out, where we're at with one another. So before we get started, do a cheers.
What does it do?
At least she's in good spirits.
Cheers to the beginning.
Cheers.
There we go. Demetrius and I are really at a crossroads right now. I think that following the getaway, there's
Donovan, stop laughing at me.
But I know that we need to dig a little deeper into that. So where should we start? You tell me.
I'm a gentleman, so ladies first. Wherever you want to start.
Okay. I want to make sure that coming out of this process, that when I choose someone, I'm clear that this is the person that I want, and it's not just the person that I spent the most time with. Well, I really appreciate the opportunity to sit down because I feel like we've been in a journey, and I think there's a point where decisions need to be made. I want to be honest with you about where I stand, and there's a lot of alignment in terms of what we want, in terms of building intergenerational wealth, but not letting materialism define our happiness, right? About having children, but I do have some concerns as well.
Stop watching, looking at these
calls. Needs to be addressed. Specifically, I feel like there's this weird, power dynamic between us.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's the part that threw me off when talking to Tommy. when you said, I think he wants someone that's, willing to bend, and be submissive or whatever. It threw me off when you said, I was like, we had this conversation. So,
I still kind of stand by that. I'm not gonna lie.
Based on what? I thought it was already established that I don't want a submissive woman or to bend my will, anything like that. I want her to have her individuality. Any woman that I've had in my past hasn't been submissive. For her to bring it back up again, I see it's a big issue for her. So I'm going to listen and see where she's coming from and try to understand what she's trying to, relate to me.
Because you are such a leader, it kind of carries over into your romantic life too, where you kind of just expect someone to kind of move and shake the way you do. And that's not a bad thing. That's just not who I am. I don't know if that's submission, but that's what I meant when I brought that up.
Okay, because I thought you was meaning
right.
barefoot, you know what I'm saying, pregnant.
No, but you did tell me that you want your wife to take your last name.
I think that's like a natural thing. Like,
what's going on?
Is it?
Yeah.
So she ain't trying to take, if she get married, she not trying to take her husband's last name. Oh my gosh.
Strawberry, blueberry.
Oh my gosh. It looks like Sabrina, honestly, it looks like Sabrina needs to choose herself. Her guy is not there. She's an amazing woman. These are amazing men. See, that's the thing. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Everybody is amazing. Sometimes it just means that your guy isn't there and your woman isn't there. You know what I mean? And that's okay. It's okay, Oh my gosh, Donovan. Y'all are crazy. Did y'all? Okay, so y'all keep talking about Donovan and his fingernails. And this is Donovan's response. Yes, this is Donovan from the show. Okay, so this is his response. Do he look like he got dirty fingernails? Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You better not with your hands. I was getting ready to say, Donovan, you got a lot of fans. A lot of the women that be watching my reviews and stuff, they love them some Donovan, honey. So you got a lot of fans in the chat and that be watching my watch parties and stuff. What is going on in the chat? Oh Lord, B, what are you saying about Sabrina? What's going on? What am I missing, guys? Because you know why? Because I have moderators. So and I'm going through the chat. So you guys are typing stuff and I don't see it until later because I'm going down. Lord, B, what are you saying? What are you saying about Sabrina? Look at Donovan. Look at Donovan. See? You got fans in the chat, boo. Hi, Marie. They already saying that the reunion is going to be all the way live. I have absolutely heard that as well from more than a few. Oh, God. Hey, Tiffany. She dressed all the way down for moms. Yes, definitely. Oh, it's back on.
Thing,
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
But what if she doesn't want to take your last name?
It will have to be a discussion. If you still have your last name, are you really a part of me? Or you still
it's funny because they just keep bumping heads. It's like they're trying, like I've been saying, it seems so forced.
My last marriage. To me, getting married is like we are building something together. We are
Are we together?
Yeah, the last name doesn't mean that.
It's a part of it though.
It can
See,
be.
she ain't trying to, they not a good match. They just not a good match. They're not, and it's okay. They're just not a good match. It's okay.
I feel like this is a follow-up conversation that we needed to have.
Okay.
My heart still swells for Demetrius. I can't help but
Why?
admire and respect the man that he is. But this does feel like
But why?
we are scrambling to make up for lost time.
No, y'all ain't. Y'all been on the same show the whole time.
I feel good now we can actually.
Because I really like Demetrius and I really like Sabrina. But making up for what lost time? Y'all had the same amount of time from the people that started from the big.
And we can see where we at after the
I don't
communication
know.
is taking place. So we talked about a lot. I'm gonna let you finish the drink because I got a surprise I want to tell you.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
My family's in town for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank
I
you.
would like to know if you would like to meet my family to get a gauge.
Your family?
Yeah, my family to get a gauge on who I am, and they get a gauge on who you are, and you have that interaction.
But for why?
It's gonna be a little bit more.
But for why?
For me, I just don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, good job, Sabrina.
I would prefer for us to be in a stronger place so that when we are before your family, that's reflected.
Wow.
My younger brother Kellen is coming on this date to meet the Kia. This is a brand new connection, so I'm still getting to know her. But he is the perfect person to get in here. We got business, bro. All right. I'm going to introduce you to somebody that's on my radar. I want you to definitely evaluate her. That's what I'm here for. Okay.
So this is Paul and Takia.
Honestly, I'm a little nervous. I mean, Paul and I are just starting our connection, so meeting his brother.
That's my point. She just said it. They're just starting their connection. They're just starting their connection. I'd have been like, on the strength of us just starting.
But Kellen will know him way more than I do, so I'm going to be able to get some more information to help me kind of figure out if Paul is the direction that I need to go.
But it's cool because in real life, while you're in the process, it's like, like, because I had to tell my friends, like, look, I had to tell my cousin, like, look, in real life, this is a process. This don't mean I'm gonna be with nobody.
So with all of those great things,
Yes.
why are you looking for love?
Well, I'm not necessarily looking for it, but just making sure that we're open to receive it when it comes.
Okay.
I'm ready to settle down.
Okay. My older brother here, he's a straight shooter.
I know.
So I want to know, how do you feel about leading, and how do you feel about reciprocation?
I lead every day, all day during my professional life. But at the same time, when I come home, I don't necessarily want to be in charge. I want to make sure that my voice is heard, my needs are met, but I don't necessarily have to be the one that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
And as far as reciprocation,
that's my
what
husband.
relationship is all about.
If that's my husband, I'm gonna take his name.
Well, I know from his past relationships, there has been times where he's given people too many chances. Instead of just going with the natural instinct of just going, nope, I'm not doing this right now.
And I know exactly what he's talking about. Being in a marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hanging in there too long.
Okay.
When I should be exiting. Right, it has been an issue in some cases because I still like to give that chance to see if somebody recovers. And when they don't, and I get burnt, then it's like, and he's like, I told you.
Okay.
And I don't want that to happen again.
I agree. So, what do you think he needs in a partner?
Someone that's fair.
Fair.
Yes,
Okay.
someone that's fair. The analogy that I can give you is, if you all were to be in a car, he trusts you to give him directions, you trust him to drive.
Right.
So you don't tell him when to switch lanes, you don't tell him to slow down, you don't tell him to speed up. It's a mutual respect across the board.
Yeah.
I would say that.
That makes sense. You agree with that?
I do.
I'm seeing a lot of great things and a lot of potential in Paul, but at the same time, I'm nervous because it still feels that friendship vibe. Always good to see you. I'm going to step out, but hopefully you got a good insight into me. Is this a natural, organic chemistry thing that is blooming, or are we really just trying to force something? And I'm not trying to force nothing.
What you think?
I think she's amazing. She seems real driven. I don't see her stopping your momentum. I see her building on top of it.
I mean, do you think she's solid?
Honey, you said everything.
Yeah, a lot of textbook
looks
answers,
real.
but, none of her answers were bad.
Right. I knew what he meant. They seem to be
Donovan, the women want to know, is
I don't think
everything
that he
really
understands.
clean?
I definitely see the difference. I'll say this. When you follow your heart, there is no wrong answer.
Thank you,
I'm
Dial.
believing it was just nerves. She's a little bit reserved, and I'm hoping that the Kia will be a little bit more vulnerable in the future.
Mm.
You're pretty particular about keeping it healthy.
It's a process. It's a process. So, because I said the same thing. I told my friends, I was like, look, dude about to come over. I ain't even known him for like a week, but it's a process. And I'm doing somebody a favor because honestly, another castmate refused to see him. So they came to me and was like, can you do us this favor and let him come on with you? I was like, you know what? Cool. He cool. Like, why not? But yeah, I had to let my friends know. I was like, look, I don't really know this guy. Like, this is the very beginning. Like, we only had one date. Yeah. Like, because it just made me feel some type of way, like he was meeting my friends. And I was like, these are my friends for 20 years. Like, like I know you for 1 week. So it just needed to make sense. But I did give them the disclaimer, I gave them that disclaimer that I had a chance to give because I really didn't know like it was going to go down like that. Oh, now his fingernails dirty since he cut the connection off. Stop, Sabrina. Ow. Thanks for being here with and for us. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for being here with me. You said that I was... Oh my God, B. We don't condone violence over here. That's what I'm saying, Sabrina playing. You said Donovan is your match, Sabrina. Obviously not. Because they just went in on each other. So, Sabrina and Donovan are definitely not a match. I thought in the beginning that they actually would be like a great match. I really thought that like they were really gonna like kind of, like moving forward. I thought that they were gonna go far in the process. I guess I could say that. Like they would be like, a possible couple moving forward. But yeah, that definitely didn't. I don't know. It's just crazy with Sabrina because it just seemed like she was interested in guys. They were interested in her. They weren't. Some of them were. Like Demetrius wasn't. She was. And then she was interested in Tori. Tori was coming in full force. And then she was like, Demetrius needs to show her more attention. He needs to do this. And then when he did, she was like, I feel like it's going too fast. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so confused by so much. These connections like are coming out of nowhere. Like I'm trying to figure out like where Paul and Carmen came from and like Paul and Dakia. But then it's like, of course, like it's kind of giving like, I'm left, you left. Let's kind of see where this could go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because I really felt like that Paul really liked Tina and I felt like Zakia really liked Eric, but stuff happens. So, and I get it. You said, why is Sabrina on the show? Like, girl. Oh, shoot. Is it back on? Oh, sorry, guys.
This is the last Gentleman's Lounge. No more curveballs. No more challenges. We've come to the end of the road. Tommy. Hey. What's up?
We're not going to do any
This
eliminations.
Liberation Day, confused, not knowing really where my connection with Sabrina stands, and trying to figure out what I want to do moving forward with the connection with Sabrina. I'm ready to see what Tommy gonna have to say about this.
All right. Welcome to the last Gentleman Lounge of the season, fellas. Seemed like yesterday we was just kicking a little bit, shooting the breeze. Y'all done come a long way. Meeting the women to now.
Tiffany,
Do
you
this to me.
She met my uncle and she met my cousin. So I have represented from both sides.
Both sides of the front.
Yep. It was a natural conversation from beginning to end.
Fit right in.
They even said it. They was like, you know what? She's welcome. You know, bring her
I don't
around.
think so
The only
either,
concern
Robin.
that they had would have been that, you know, she travels for her career. Right. So she's probably gone 6 months out of the year.
I'm rooting for you. Stars are lined up.
They are.
Crazy.
We shall see.
So
6 months
I had
out of a
Nakia meet my brother
year.
Kellen. Kellen asked her some questions about what it looks like as far as me being involved with her. And that feedback coming back from him is like, yo, you know, this is the type of woman that I see you with.
Here's my question. What is it that you see in Nakia that you didn't see in the prior connections that you had?
Nakia is 100% straightforward.
The rest of them not straightforward?
You know, I always get the sense from Nakia.
Why did it take so long for you and Nakia to connect? Why?
Right,
It
I
was
just said that.
Scheduling. So I really made it a point to get a chance to have a date with her one-on-one. She's a gem. She's true to who she is. I can understand Tommy's questioning what my feelings are towards Nakia. This is a brand new connection. However, your task for me was to take a quantity of 10 women and get the quality of those 10 women. Job done.
I'm watching you, Paul.
Make sure you got some popcorn because it's going to be a long ride, and you better have some Gatorade because you're going to be thirsty.
Okay.
I had a conversation with Sabrina. Still was kind of met with a little resistance as far as, you know, no accountability was taken on certain things.
What is it that we want her to take accountability?
She doesn't take accountability for anything. That's all right.
Let's not skirt around.
Okay.
What is it that she is not owning up to?
Just the teetering with, you know, between Demetrius and I was getting to a point to where it's like, you can make a choice at this point in time, right? I'd rather go with someone who I felt was solid, who I feel would have my back, open, vulnerable. That's where I'm at, and I'm happy.
So you moved on from
I
Sabrina?
moved on from Sabrina.
Who did you introduce your family to?
Carmen. I thought my mom would be a little harder on her. She met her, and it's like she just instantly liked her. My mom is like my age, you know. She's like my sister. You know, I talk to her and tell her a lot of things about her. So for her to, you know, to like the woman, you know, that I bring to her was big because she feels as though nobody's really good enough for me.
So you think we're good for right now?
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Wow.
We got a good connection.
Yeah, very much so.
Sabrina and I did talk this week, coming from the brunch. You know, we was in kind of like a, you know, I don't know type of state. I was like, hey,
They still
my
kind of
family's in
there.
town, and I would
For
like you
real.
to meet my family at that point in time. Her thing was she didn't want to meet my family if it wasn't in the best light.
Really?
Yes, she did.
I need to hear this.
How does that make you feel?
We're in the rebuild phase of seeing where it goes. So I kind of understood that, but I didn't.
Really? This assignment here was a big one because we know how important family is. This is where the difference comes in between dating and dealing with lasting relationships. Tell me what you think about this, Demetrius. You take Sabrina out, you find out exactly where she is, and you make the final decision. If she wasn't ready to meet your family or take that next important step, I don't know. I all the air would have gone out of me. You don't come, sit down, break bread, talk to me and my family.
I'm the type of person that I like to communicate, and she is as well. So I think we can connect and understand each other's emotions and move forward in a positive way.
All right. Guess what? We're not at the promised land just yet. Next week, the heat gets turned up. One last night, and it's going to be hot. That's all I'm going to say.
Just like Tom.
Stay true to yourself and these ladies. All right?
All right. Hopefully this is the opportunity where everything becomes clear. I'm extremely happy and extremely excited about my connection with Carmen. But we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully she chooses me.
Yeah.
Paul, yes, sir. Better not be lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Milk with your cereal.
Oh God, I thought they was gonna show previews for next week. I was pressed. I was pressed. I thought they were gonna show some parts for next episode. Honey, this is the last episode next week. I hope they don't make us wait a week. Hopefully it'll be like next week. Oh my gosh. So I know a lot of people have been talking about taking your husband's last name, and someone actually asked me. Takia ain't gonna be vulnerable, which okay, so I absolutely would take my husband's last name. Like, it's my husband. Like that's my man. Like, we married. So I absolutely would take my husband's last name. So if I'm supposed to be Sabrina Jones, then Sabrina Jones is who I'm going to be. You know what I mean? So Jones was random, guys. Don't try to be figuring nothing out. I just was randomly using a last name. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for the day. You know, if it were to ever happen and come, I'm excited for it. I absolutely would go right down to the courthouse and get them papers, and I sure would change my last name. Like, that's my boo. That's going to be my man. That's going to be my husband. That's my best friend. That's my everything. That's my forever. So, yeah. How many episodes left in the show? Robin, that's it. After this, it's only like they call it the bridge episode, like where they choose each other. That's it. And then the reunion. I like Paul, but not with Takia. Yeah, they're completely two totally different, opposite people. Like I said, these are great individuals, but they're just like not matched up. Like, the only real couple I see is Cliff and Joy. Honestly, like I said, they're amazing people. They're just not compatible. Like, I wouldn't be like, ooh, this person should be with this person. This person should be with that. I'm gonna keep it 100. I do feel like that Ace and Sabrina and Tori. No. That's so physically, I love Sabrina and Tori together. But when it comes to like emotionally being available for each other, I think that Ace and Tori would have been like really good for each other if I had to, like, I guess, pair up couples for this season. So yeah. And I think, honestly, Tina and what was that? What was the lady's name from? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Carmen is working too hard for Donovan. Oh God! Why do you say Donovan is dusty? Robin Nelson, absolutely agree. You said, Sabrina, now I have to think back to the show Who Met Your Friends. Child, it was irrelevant. I cannot with Sabrina. She way too picky. Zacabia, here's the link. Oh, yes. How do y'all at each other? Oh, so curious, FYI. Like, say, for instance, if you're on your cell phone, I can't do it on my cell phone, but when I'm on my laptop, when I'm on my computer, you can at each other. So when you post a comment in the comment section, you hit at first, and then the person's name pops up. Ooh, it's back on.
Going into this date with Sabrina.
Okay, it's just a date.
I
was like, are they about to choose each other? Like, what is this? A 2-hour episode?
What's the wording I'm going to use? How am I going to help the conversation go in the way that I want it to go? How am I going to break the ice? So it's just all those things.
Oh, shoot, you talking about me.
I really love that color. It's like a dark sage.
Oh, wow.
And that's my favorite color.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I think they're talking about me too, April.
I appreciated the note you sent me this morning.
Oh, did?
I did.
Yeah.
Just encouraging words of, like, just say.
Everybody want me and Donovan together. That is so funny.
Yeah, I do that every day. to make sure I start my day on the right path.
I like it. Yeah. It's a good way to start your day.
Yeah. I don't think it's too early in a relationship to rebuild because that connection that we do have is still there. But I think the trust was broken. I ordered some appetizers for you.
Thank you for having some greens.
What kind of connection? Because I don't get physical connection. I don't get physical attraction from them.
So we can rebuild that trust back. We just have to lay everything out on the table. The guys met with Tommy early in the week, and we had a discussion, about our journey. The process.
She was kind of giddy over him in the beginning, but.
And did you meet my family? And I told him no, you declined to meet, my family.
I'm glad you brought that up. And to be honest with you, Demetrius, in my family, the way that my father is, like, he doesn't meet boyfriends. It's not until a man's like, I want her hand in marriage, where he's like, I'll meet them then. And so for me, I know the severity of meeting a parent. And so for me, I was like, we're not there yet.
How you feel about it?
Yeah.
So I understand.
But I also think we
have
an emotional disconnect that has held us both back.
Okay.
Something that I don't want to overlook lightly. You are a good person. I just don't know if you're my person. I don't think you're my person. It's really difficult for me to say that.
So you feel that our connection wasn't what you thought it was, or?
Is what it is. And you also had some reservations about me.
But I'm still willing to move forward and continue to build.
It's just that so much of this is coming so close to the end of the journey too. And I can't make decisions based off of what might happen in the future. At this point, there are some fundamental differences between us that he wants to dismiss. He's looking at it as a challenge, as something that we can work through. I'm looking at it as a sign of our dynamic and how there are certain aspects of it that are not good. I have to make decisions based off of what I'm feeling now. The only way that I can make sure that the larger journey of you falling in love outside of this process is for me to remove myself. Remove myself.
So okay. That definitely shocked me when she said that. Thinking that she was my top connection and thinking that, okay, it's a possibility that we can leave with one another. And then she just...
Good for her. She kept it real. She kept it real.
What were we doing this whole time? Was this a game, or was this something that you didn't take serious? So you feel like at this point in time, like you would rather just not continue, on this journey along with me.
That's what
I feel like as much as I would love that, I don't think that I would be being honest and true to myself if I chose that path.
Well, my journey started and ended with you. That's what's going to happen. It started with you, and now it's going to end.
I hear you.
So we're walking away separately, but we're walking away and leaving the journey. So
I understand.
It definitely will weigh on me for a little bit, but I'll be fine.
This process is extremely challenging.
Shut the front door.
At the same time, I've learned I need to be true to myself. I need to trust myself. I need to go regardless what anyone else has to say about it. I understand how he feels, but I feel like I'm making the best decision.
I can't.
And I know you're gonna do great things, and I'll be rooting for you from afar.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise.
During this process, I got kind of blinded a little bit by people saying things, but when I saw certain things, I didn't pay attention to it or overlooked it. I'm gonna finish this shot, and we can get up out of here. Moving forward, I need to, go with my gut more. I've definitely learned that I'm ready for love and to move forward and to find my person, and hopefully, she's out there.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you.
Oh, shoot. I almost took my wig off.
Time on the season finale of Ready to Love. Last week, the men introduced the ladies to their family. Ladies, now it's your turn.
How you feel about children? So I want grandbabies.
Oh, she do look just like her mama, too. She said it.
What was the reason for the separation?
I did step out of my marriage.
Ooh, baby.
Now, how do I know that you won't cheat on Carmen?
Joy's career, she travels. How do you feel about the distance?
I mean, I'm a human being, so I feel like it's natural. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Our final couple will be putting all their cards on the table as they decide if they'll be leaving this journey in a committed relationship or by themselves.
Joy's gonna be living in another country for a long time. But I really, really want to make this work.
I don't got a mic. Drop the pen. I'm going to exit stage left. What is going on? Oh, shoot. My window is wide open. I know my neighbors are like, this crazy lady is in the house screaming. And trust me, I wish it was for other reasons. But, okay, because that hasn't happened well over a year and a half. So let me explain something to you guys. You know what? Let me go into chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I already. Okay. Dakia and Sabrina are probably going to self-eliminate. Bye-bye, Sabrina. Oh my God. I don't see them together. We gonna see. Here we go. Yes, please, guys, if you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, I would so appreciate if you subscribe. Let me know who y'all think, because I'm gonna get to those comments very soon. Who do you think gonna be the remaining couples? Who y'all think gonna be the? I know who the remaining couples are. Who y'all think gonna be the remaining? But I didn't know it was gonna end like this. Woo, child. Facts, Michael. Woo, child. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sabrina may have that Napoleon competition. She is tiny, I think. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are really pushing me and Donovan. Y'all have been saying that for a long time. Y'all are crazy. Y'all must be trying to put something in the universe, because every time I turn around, when I be on my Instagram lives, when I be here, y'all always trying to put me with Donovan. Right, me too. I want my husband last name, honey. Heck yeah. I want my man last name. But to each his own. Everybody's journey is different. So, oh my God, April, I said the same. I could not believe it. I still can't believe it. With his answer to Tommy off the fly, Paul, don't have any. No, he sure doesn't. Take the last name legally, but keep yours professionally. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. Please, guys, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this live. Oh my gosh. She might be afraid of commitment. You just never know. I mean, you never know what people's motives are, what their thought process is, how the journey went for them. Like you just never know, because this process is so crazy. It could be anything. Guys. Sorry. Definitely a good look. Are y'all talking about me again? Sabrina, whose connection on the show was similar to yours last season? Oh gosh. Nobody's. Because I genuinely thought that, like, there's nobody on the show on this season that actually went through the entire process and really thought like they were going to leave together, and then at the very end, which was this episode, found out things as I found out things within that last week that made me realize that some of the things that I had found out about my connection was just not, how can I put it? Just wasn't somebody that I wanted to be with or move forward with on a romantic kind of level. Yeah, because I like I'm single. I've been single for about 2 years now, almost 2 years. Like, I'm ready for like that thing. And then too, like with my daughter and her knowing that this is a dating show. My daughter's young. She's only 9 years old. So she knows that I'm going on a dating show. So I don't want, and sometimes I do let her see some of the episodes, or I wanted her to see a little bit of the show and mommy being on TV and everything like that. But I was mindful, she was like, you can do the show. I asked her, I was like, it's a dating show. Is it okay if mommy does the show? And she was like, you could do the show. I just don't want you to kiss anybody, So if you guys remember, I didn't kiss anybody on the show. I wasn't too affectionate with people on the show. Because that was a promise that I had made to my daughter that I wouldn't do that. And I didn't. And, you know, she thought mommy was going on the show really to meet someone. So for me to walk away in the sunset with someone, and she sees that and she watches that and she's like, well, what happened, mommy? Like, I don't care about these millions and thousands of viewers. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is what my daughter was going to think about me at the end. That's what was important to me. And that's why I had to make the decision for me and my daughter, you know what I mean? Because she and I, we made a pact, and I wasn't going to break that pact for her just to, you know, say that I met somebody and I'm walking off in the sunset with somebody on television. I wasn't going to jeopardize that, regardless if the mass, you know, looked at me like, oh, she was playing games or whatever the case, because it could have went all the way left for me. It could have been like, you know, Sabrina XYZ, and, you know, I mean, I just didn't know how it was going to end. I didn't know how you guys were going to take me choosing myself, but I knew that I had to do what was best for me. And if I was going to get a lot of backlash from it, if I was going to get a lot of hate mail from it, if I was going to get a lot of, you know, mad and angry viewers behind it, then so be it. I just didn't want my daughter to be mad at me, period. When will you be doing the interview with Ace and Tyrone? Hopefully very, very soon. Ace has to go through her interviews first with OWN. And when she can start doing her own interviews, that's when I will interview them. But Joy travels 6 months out of the year. I know, Dial. Like, I don't know how that's going to work. Like, I don't know. Hopefully she makes a whole lot of money where Cliff can just quit his job and then they can just travel the world together while she performs. Oh, God, child. I must have got excited. My wig keep going back, child. You said Cliff and Joy not going to work. You said sorry, Lord. I don't even know what we was talking about. That's all I see as well. Cliff and Joy, Ty and Ace as well. Yeah. Cliff and Joy, nope. Wow. A lot of you are saying Sabrina not taking her husband's last name is crazy to me. Sometimes this strong Black woman can run off good men. Ain't Joy going back to Mexico? Yes. Hey, Jay. What are you laughing at? What did I say? Oh, my gosh. Ain't no telling now. I'm not sure how Cliff and Joy will get through the distance. Yeah, praying they will. Me too. Because I really feel like that I will be so heartbroken if this was not real and if they don't work out. Like, out of any couple I think I've seen, I'm like, oh my God, I really, really, like, I'm really rooting for them. And I really hope it works out for them. Like, I love Joy and Cliff together. Yes. Yep. You got to do it on your laptop. When you do it on your laptop and go and post a comment and do at the person's name, if you start typing it in a little bit, the person's name will actually pop up and you could just click on it and then you can at them like that. But it doesn't work on the phone. Demetrius talking more. Joy and Clifton are definitely a couple. Give it up. She's sending herself home. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Okay, we're going to get to that. Demetrius is a good man. Savannah, let's get the likes up. Yes, guys, let's get the likes up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you, my soulmates. I know, I don't know if I've told you guys, because, you know, I try to tell you as much as I can. I love you guys. Yep, she just said no connection with Demetrius, honey. Just hit the number 123 and then you will see. What? I'm on my phone too. Just hit the number button 123, then you will see the @ sign. Zakabi, I'm gonna try that later. Let's give Sabrina a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dial. It's always about her though. Sabrina played games. Y'all think so? So do y'all think that Sabrina was serious like any time during this process? Like especially in the beginning, like with Demetrius? I'm gonna need my popcorn strong drink. Honey, we gonna watch the reunion together and I'm gonna make sure I bring a whole bottle of wine. And I don't really drink like that. I'm gonna make sure when I come in here, I'm gonna bring a whole bottle of wine. I promise you. I'm probably gonna have popcorn. I'm gonna have snacks. I'm gonna bring a bottle of wine. I'm gonna bring a bottle of water just in case, like, I get like real happy because I didn't drink too much wine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring some candy, some jelly beans, some popcorn, some chips, honey. We gonna watch this reunion together, okay? We going in, okay? Our types is sometimes what is keeping us from finding and receiving. Exactly. And that was one of the reasons why I went and did the process, because I was like, you know what? I keep doing the same things. I'm going to keep getting the same results. And I was like, I want to step outside of my comfort zone. I want to actually date men that I normally wouldn't date. I'm going to date these men that OWN has picked for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, these aren't the men that I've picked. These are the men that OWN picked. And obviously they vetted these men. They've checked their background. They've checked whatever. And obviously these are decent men in OWN what network in their eyes, or whoever did the vetting process or whatever, or picked the castmates. So I'm like, these got to be some good dudes. So I have 10 good dudes that I can pick from, 11 good dudes that I can pick from. And maybe one of them, you know, like, I don't got to worry about the background check. I don't got to worry about if they got felonies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to worry about, honey. Y'all think she was playing the whole time? Both Sabrina and Demetrius want things their way. Yeah, they're very he didn't want to show her affection until she made a decision to choose him, and Sabrina didn't want to meet the parents. Oh, honey, that's how I felt. I can't. This episode, child. Everybody, look, everybody. Yeah, Jakia man not there. Man is not there. Sabrina did all her connections wrong. This woman was playing for dad. Y'all going in on Sabrina. Dang. So y'all think Sabrina self-sabotage? No, she didn't self-sabotage. I don't know. Maybe she did in a sense, because it was like with the guys, I don't know. It's just like, it was like 1 minute she was all in, and the next minute it was like, you're not doing too much. Now you're not doing enough. You're doing too much, but you were doing it. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like it was just a lot of flip-floppy back and forth. I'm not sure. But, you know, you never know what her thought process is. You don't know exactly like what her expectations were. You guys have to also remember too that editing plays a part. What about the things that she said that we didn't see? The conversations that she had that we didn't see, that they might have had that we didn't see. Like, so much plays a part. Wow. She only did that because she knew she was on the chopping block and was going to go home. I don't know, because y'all have to listen to what Demetrius said. He's like, it started with you, it ended with you. Like, even when she was trying to break up with Demetrius was like, you sure you want to break up? Like, you sure you want to go home? Like, hold on, let's think about this real quick. Let me just think about it. Let's think about it. Like, I need you to be sure that that's what you want to do. Like, he was trying to give her that, like, she was looking for it out, and he was like, but I'm gonna open up the window just in case. Like, I know you want to out. You saying you want to out, but I'm just letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Honey, I ain't have a mic, but I had a pen, and I dropped it. Ooh, it fell on the floor. Like, it dropped. I have no problem with her at all, Stacey Renee says. Oh, Raymel, sad face. Dang. Woo! LSM says, Donovan dodged a bullet. Dang, yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, I think this episode, yeah. So, woo, I agree. So, what are the couples that's left then? Oh my God. So you got, hold on. Let me go through these. That's why she's divorced. Neither one are ready to love. They both need to do some serious shadow work and self-reflecting. Anthony said Donovan called it right. She was full of it. Blondie laughs. Deslin says, I was halfway right. I thought Dakia would self-eliminate as well. Honey, Dakia might choose herself in the end, too. You just never know. She did them dirty, Auntie Eva says. I was sniffing her game playing when she did that to Tori weeks ago. That's what Anthony says. Demetrius called me. On my level 6, Demetrius, if you're watching this, on my level 6 says call her. Sabrina had to go out like that. She had to cut off and not be cut off. Donovan cheated. Wow. Lady Z, yeah, Donovan actually stated that. I want to say in one of the early episodes, he did mention that he had cheated in his relationship. Quanisha Love says, this is too much. Honey, it stressed me out just a little bit. I mean, of course, in a great way. Child, I knew it. Sabrina is a piece of work. Let me tell you something. Sabrina wanted to be chased. If you guys are going in on Sabrina like this, just on my little thing here, I could imagine what Black Twitter is saying. And I can only imagine what that Facebook group is saying. Let me tell you something. If you guys are going in on her here, that means that everybody else is eating her up. Dang, Sabrina. I hope she got a strong, I hope she got tough skin, because it's, y'all are going in, and I know everybody else is too, if that's the case. Yep, he was honest. Yep. No one will be leaving together next week, not even Cliff and Joy. Really, Victoria? Honey, oh, my level is serious, honey. Honey, Janika. Oh my God, Pamela. I think we are all shocked. Honey, we are all shocked. I almost took my wig off and everything. I almost took it and started swinging around. Like, I can't believe it. My God. Oh my gosh. He is doing, oh my God. Wow, everybody is tripping, man. I'm tripping too. I'm still tripping. At this point, I don't know who's going to make it to the bridge. I think Joy and Cliff are going to be the only ones. Nope. I don't think that Paul and Dakia are going to make it. I think Donovan and Carmen honestly look solid. And then too, like, they kissed and everything. Like, they look pretty solid. But do I think it's real? No. Joy and Cliff look solid. Do I think that's real? Yes. I don't think that Dakia and Paul are going to be together. I think that Dakia is going to choose herself. And who else is it? That's it, right? Nope, she sure wasn't. She was like, I'm out. Because if you think about it, like, go to the bridge to be like, what? You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit different. That's just like me. When I went to the bridge because up until then, I'm like, that's my man. That's gonna be my man. Like, yeah, like, I want to be with this man. Like, I like this man. I want to move forward with this man. I hope this man could be my man one day. Like, that was my thoughts, you know, like 3 days prior, I'm like, that's gonna be my man. Yeah. But when we got to the bridge, honey, I was like, I would be crazy if I thought that would be my man. I was like, Sabrina, come back down to reality. Like, don't ignore the red flags. Don't, like, really think about the whole process. Really think about everything that you know. Really think about it. Like, don't just pick a man just to be trying to pick a man and saying, oh, you know, like, dating off potential and like, maybe it'll work. You know, maybe he'll change and maybe things will get better. And I'm like, that's what I did in all my relationships, Sabrina. Stop. I was like, Sabrina, stop. Don't do that anymore. Stop. It needs to end here. Like, you're on national freaking television, Sabrina. Like, stop. Don't do that. You've been doing it all your life. Don't do that no more. Like, I've been looking like a fool all these years behind closed doors. I'm dang on sure not going to look like a fool on national freaking TV, especially if I've already been through this same crap before. I'm not going to do it. I don't. I see those. I told you I see pink flags, yellow flags, red flags, blue and green. If they too close together, Thank you, Dial. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You just never know, because I feel like with Joy and Cliff, if Cliff really feeling Joy like that, let me tell you something. If a woman loves a man, if a woman really likes a man, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. Now it's up to the man, you know what I mean, to decide, like, is he gonna be faithful? Is he gonna take those necessary steps? Is she gonna take the necessary steps? But honestly, it's more for like the man too. Like, once a man makes up in his mind, like, that's the woman, that's his woman, that is the woman he wants to be with. They, and women too, like, we will make sacrifices to be with our partner. It's just what it is. We'll make sacrifices. And I really think that they like each other enough to make those sacrifices. Now, I don't know if it'll last, but I think that they're willing to do that, and just to see if it will work. Oh my God. Anthony says she wants a weak man, scratch submissive. Clifton and Joy and Donovan and Carmen. That's how I feel. I mean, shoot. And then you only got Paul and Dakia, for real. That's it. Yeah, Demetrius was bland, but still. How Demetrius thought that his journey started and ended with Sabrina when he has done nothing to show intent. Nope. He sure hasn't. He sure hasn't. Tori stepped up. Like, Tori came in there with cupcakes. He came in there with 2 cupcakes and was like, one for you and one for you. People were like, where are the rest of the cupcakes? Just because it was a box that could hold 4 cupcakes didn't mean that it was 4 cupcakes. I think sometimes people just don't be thinking about what they be saying. They were like, what happened to the other cupcakes? Who he give the other cupcakes to? Maybe they didn't have a box just for 2 cupcakes. Like, they don't have boxes for 2. Maybe they have the box for 4 cupcakes. And if you get 1 cupcake, then you're going to get the box with 4 spots to put 1 cupcake in, because they're not going to have a box just for 1 cupcake. Maybe they don't have boxes for 2 cupcakes. Maybe he only got 2 cupcakes and they put it in a box that could house 4 cupcakes. Okay. People was like, nope. Who he get a other cupcake? I'm like, dang, people, y'all, like, is the glass half empty or is it half full? Like, dang, like, you a pessimist or an optimist? You say tomato or you say tomato? I don't know. Carmen and Donovan will last. That's interesting, Tiffany, because if they last, they're going to only last as great friends. There's no romantic connection between them. None. I think there's sexual chemistry between them, but there's definitely not a romantic connection. Only Joy and Clifton, maybe Donovan and Carmen, but I don't know. Auntie Eva says. Joy and Clifton, absolutely. Ah! You said you and Edwin. Edwin is a great guy. Edwin is a great guy. Honey, drop the mic. Donovan already expressed that he cheated on his ex-wife, and she said it on his lives. It's not new news. Yeah, I was going to say that's not new. He's stated it before. You're not saying no. Joy and Clifton. Demetrius is a living statue. Sabrina should have never been on that show. Joy and Clifton will be the fun. Auntie Eva, Demetrius was dry the entire season, but Sabrina nibbled on his dry ear. Nobody leaving with nobody. Paul knows he's not into nobody. Simone, I did know I watched some of his, live. We did speak on that, or in one of his divorce, yeah. Sabrina had her long list of what she wanted. Yep, Joy and Clifton. Yeah, those ear nibbling, hugging, and sitting in his laps was too much. Yeah. After 4 years, I still use my ex-husband's last name, Taylor. Oh, wow. Yep, Brenda Taylor, her name. Right at Anthony. Sabrina was on a high when the men were fighting over her. Red flag. Can't ignore the red flags. Hey, sis. Tiffany, he shared how long he was divorced as well. Right. I think he got divorced like not this past December, but last December. Because I was on the same live. Like I saw the same thing. Hey, y'all, after all that, a hot mess. Right. Joy, Cliff, and Takia, Paul. No. Joy and Cliff and Takia and Paul would not work. I completely agree, Michael. I sure would not have turned him down. Who are you talking about? She did. Yep, I got on Kimura today, guys. This is Kimura. Where you been, Mocha Mima? Simone, everybody don't be watching his live. I have to say I am surprised still. Sabrina played Tori, Donovan, and Demetrius. Ooh, and made them think that they were the issue. In reality, she had the issues, Anthony says. Me too, burner, too much paperwork to change it, if not for marriage. They need an all-star show with all the people who didn't connect. I wouldn't go on it. Sabrina wanted them to sweat, chase, argue, fight, arm wrestle, mud fight, and serenade her girl bye. I agree, Sabrina 2.0 made a joke of the show. Oh my gosh. Jay Brad says, also known as Miss Leave Him on the Bridge. Jay Brad, are you talking about moi? Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? I pray that is Joy and Clifton. Me too. I absolutely think they're going to leave each other. Come on now. If they don't leave, honey, I promise you. A mother's love, a mother's love. Oh, I think when I was talking about my daughter. Good idea. Takia is going to leave Paul at the altar. Carmen and Donovan. Clifton and Joy, I hope it works out in the real world for the couples. You did the right thing. Your daughter got to see you choosing herself. Thank you, Jane. Tiffany, yes, I agree. Oh, thank you, Auntie Eva. Tiffany, I understand just sharing that he's very upfront about it. He's definitely not hiding his faults. I believe he mentioned it during recording 2. It may not have been aired. When at Miss Sabrina Seoul chose herself the world clap that made everyone love you. You became Black America's sweetheart. Oh. Y'all be I love that, man. I love like so many of you guys, like, the overwhelming response. Let me tell you something. I had no idea because, like I said, it could have went left or it could have went right, and I had no idea. I just knew what was best for me. And the fact that you guys clap for me, let me tell you something. I have never experienced those kind of feelings ever in my life, and it was probably one of the greatest moments in all of my years of being on this earth to have experienced that kind of love that I got from you guys. And I just want to say, and I say it as much as I can, and I say it to you guys, thank you so much. And I love you guys, like I really do. And I try to really let you guys know exactly how sincere I am when I say that. Sabrina is not ready to love. Where you been, Jessica? They not going to make it work. I have a feeling. Hey, Jay Brad. Favorite double, Cliff and Joy. I think it's real. Me too. I concur. Agreed, Pamela. Me also. I wasn't going to say it. But since you said it, Mocha, yes. Cliff was in Mexico with Joy recently, okay? Because I try to just discuss what I be seeing on the episodes. Every now and then, I might drop a little bit of tea or drop some stuff that was on social media that I had synced. But a lot of times, I don't do that, and I really try to stick to the program. You know what I'm saying? But yes, he was in Mexico with Miss Joy. So I hope they work out too. They generally appear to care about one another. Clifton not going to be feeling joy if she in Mexico. He will have trust issues. Blah, blah, blah. Two couples are supposed to leave together in the next episode. This is the self-elimination season. Honey. The reason you chose yourself and Sabrina 2.0 chose herself is very different. She liked the chase and, in my opinion, chose herself to avoid being eliminated. You know, she couldn't go out like that. Oh, Sadora. I think Cliff and Joy for the long haul will be tough. I think they naturally like each other. I completely agree. I am glad Sabrina did not settle. There it is, Donovan. Your mom sheds the light on you spoiled. I knew there was something, but there it is. Yes, definitely hit the like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Sabrina was never serious. Wow. Sabrina was a straight player. Sabrina, I don't even remember what I said. Sabrina number 2 is a hot mess. What are the odds? Sabrina is not a, what is that word? Sabrina is like not a very popular name. What are the odds that Sabrina's back to back on TV? Isn't that crazy that it's 2 Sabrinas? So crazy. Sabrina was never right after she chewed on Demetrius's ear. The Sabrinas stay walking away, Amanda says. You said you bringing Kool-Aid to the reunion, honey. I might even take me a shot of Patron. Oh, crap. Simone blessed. I agree. She was going to go home. Sabrina required more than she could genuinely give. You said, I'm going to have to share them snacks. I sure will. You said red, please, Kool-Aid and the cookies and milk to the reunion. Honey, we're going to need all of our snacks. We're going to need all of our drinks. We need to make sure we need to start preparing at 7 o'clock. We need to make sure we use the bathroom and do everything, have our popcorn popped at least by 7:45 so it can be nice and warm while we about to, because you don't want cold popcorn. Cold popcorn is still good, but you want it nice and hot where the butter might burn the top of the roof of your mouth because it's still a little bit hot. I understand why you chose yourself. We grown women don't have time for the foolery. No, I am grown. Like how I look. Child, I can't. Ray Mel, I love you guys too. You said Sabrina started by leading Tori on and then went to Demetrius, got Demetrius, then went to Donovan, got Donovan, and then made him and Demetrius think that they didn't come hard enough. She was BSing. Fruit punch. It appears as if both Donovan and Demetrius, and Tori didn't seriously try to date the other ladies. I don't know, because Tori really did. He was kind of interested in Ace as well. I think he really likes Sabrina, but I think he really, really liked Ace too. And yeah. Sabrina is the modern woman, Kevin Samuels says, stay away from. I heard those articles were not him. But didn't one of the guys from DC season? Facts. Did I miss something and Sabrina stopped liking them because his friend said he wanted a submissive wife? I think that raised a red flag with her. Tropical punch. Yes. We call it red in the hood. Yes. Carmen, Paul, Donovan just want to be finalists. Carmen, Paul, Donovan just want to. They know nothing they do will be a match. Great date, but no match. At the reunion, I'm gonna have my Stella Rosa and the popcorn. Honey, it seems like self-sabotage. Sabrina took out 3 men. Sabrina on her high horse this whole season, always glass half empty, always saying the faults she saw in the men. What about you, sis? Sabrina loves the courting versus the courtship. Clifton said earlier in the season he would follow Joy and love to be that man in the audience of her shows. Yep, I think I remember that. Absolutely. I think Sabrina doesn't actually know what she wants. Yeah. Hopefully Demetrius learns to be more pursuing instead of unavailable. Why Mexico, though? I mean, is there a contract there or something? She's a straight shooter. I'll make my blackberry sangria. Hi, Cynthia. Yup. That's the real sugar. Joy, Clifton, Donovan come. That's all I see. Yup. I agree. After Donovan cut the connections off, she didn't know what Demetrius would do, even though Demetrius kept saying in the end with her, she still doesn't know. Yeah, but I mean, that's true. That's true, because in real life, just because he's like, well, I don't know, because he pretty much told her, I'm riding to the end with you. Like he said it. He said it to her pretty much. Like, not in those words, but I'm only still here for Joy and Clifton. Everyone else can self-eliminate at this point. How the hell? Yes, with ice cubes. I wonder why she was so nervous to actually try dating him after the show. Honey, Mocha, honey. I already know. Okay. Social media is going in on Sabrina right now. I promise you on everything. And I promise you, I'm telling you, they probably are on live right now. Let me see. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, they're not on live. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, but oh my God, I don't even want to see the comments that they had. I already know, man. Oh my gosh, poor Sabrina. I really hope she has thick skin, because let me tell you, social media is not a game, and they be going in, and it be some trolls, and it be some mean people out there saying some real mean, nasty things. I still have people that say mean, nasty things to me too, keeping it 100. I told y'all one time someone slid in my DMs and had something real mean to say about my daughter and me. Like, it was, people are mean and nasty out this joint. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you guys. Definitely get the thumbs up. I would so greatly appreciate it. I love you so much, especially if you love the live. Sabrina could have had matches. Yep. It is over, but we still got one more season. We got to see one more episode. We got to see who's going to choose who. Yep, me too, Jay. Joy and Cliff. Honey, Fit Jamaican Girl. I mean, you probably, I don't know if someone answered it. I'm sure somebody answered it because I'm just now getting to these. Yeah, they look it, but I don't think they have a romantic connection. Like, they absolutely have sexual chemistry, Jay, but I just don't see them as being like a couple. You know what I mean? Like, I think they could be like homies with benefits, but I don't see them like being in like a relationship. Donovan and Carmen are just friends. They give good, friend vibes. Yeah, me too. I'm Team Joy and Cliff. Absolutely. Yep. Oh my gosh. Have issues. Clifton may have issues with Joy living in Mexico. I mean, over time, because it ain't but so much back and forth, back and forth. I mean, because I did a long distance relationship and we only lived like 2.5 hours from each other. And it got very challenging. Like, it was a lot. Like, somebody's going to have to pick up and move and they're just going to have to figure it out, because I'm going to tell you this, don't no man that's with a woman is going to want his woman away from him for 6 months at a time. It's just not going to happen. So hopefully that they can like figure it out. No one can ever compare to you, Sabrina, at choosing yourself. I love you. Thank you, Regine. Regina, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Diane. Miss Joy and Cliff are real. Yeah, see, hopefully it'll work out with them. But hey, Jay, thank you. Definitely hit the like button, guys. Thank you so much. Did we make it to 100? Yeah, we did. I appreciate you guys. Simone says, Dial, I agree. The distance is a challenge, but based on the Instagram, they appear to be together. Yeah, I think that they're together right now, too, based on Instagram. I try not to do too much based on what is not on the show from what I see. But from what I see, yes. But my concern is will they last? Will they go the long haul because of the distance? You know what I mean? Like, I hope it can work out, but something's just going to have to happen, because I can tell you this. I did the long distance relationship thing. And after a while, like, it was cool. As months went on, like, my man was like, yeah, we need to figure something out. Like, I can't not see you and can't touch you like every day. Like, if we're going to be together, we need to be together. Like, what are we going to do? We need to figure some things out, you know? And me as well. Like, I want to be next to my man. I want to sleep next to my man like every night, you know, especially if that's like the direction we're going. And of course, this guy I'm talking about was my fiance. It wasn't like some guy I was just shacking up with. So, but of course it didn't work out because I'm not married. But I'm serious. She just wants to be seen. Clifton was just in Mexico with Joy. Yes, they are together. I hope they make it too. Me too. But they're just gonna definitely have to figure it out. My friend met Demetrius on Hinge. Hold on. Amanda. So Hinge is a dating website, right? And you said your friend says his vibe was off. So, like, how long ago did she meet him on Hinge? And why was his vibe off? So you made a conscious decision right at the moment. No. April, because if you remember, I made a comment and said, you know, I was with myself for about 24 hours because after I met his family, I was like, what the heck? I was like, so like in a day and a half, like I have to choose this man, either like we about to choose each other, like we about to walk up into the sunset. So after the lunch date with his family, I literally went home. I didn't really talk to anybody. I like cut my TV on. I got a bunch of food. I put it in the bedroom with me and I literally laid in the dark, watched TV. I only got up to use the bathroom, take my shower. I got back in the bed. I ate, I munched. I wasn't like on my phone or anything. Like I was like I'm on national TV, Sabrina. Like I'm on national TV. Like, you about to choose this man or no? You really need to think about it. Like, you found this out about him. You found that out about him. You know this about him now. You know that about him. Remember when he did that? And remember when he did this, Sabrina? Like, is this the man you really trying to leave with, Sabrina? Like, you really need to, like, is he worth you making these sacrifices for? Is he worth this? Is he worth that? Is he worth, you know, like you dating his potential? He potentially could become a good man. Like, are you willing to go through that? Like, so yeah, I had to think about some things like before the bridge scene. You said listening to the mess everybody is saying, good for Sabrina 2.0. No, she was rude and cut Demetrius off because she lost Donovan. Ravine says Sabrina played herself by not choosing Tori, but that's better for Tori, and Tori better not take her back. Hey, I did. Donovan and Carmen, I guess. How is Pio still there? I wanted you. Yes, Pooh.
I'm trying to say hi in the comments, but it was too far down and we were already up at the top. So now I was just sitting there and I was looking at you reading all the comments at the top.
Okay, Pooh. I love you. You said I wanted you and Walt to work. I wanted me and Walt to work, Robin, keeping it 100. And I've said it before, and I always will say it because it's the truth. You know, I really liked him. Yes, she was rude. I didn't like Paul, but he grew on me in the last couple of episodes. You said we make sacrifices, but 6 months is a long time, especially if either's love language is quality time, honey. And mine is touch. One of mine is touch. So if you all the way in Mexico and you can't touch me, it's a problem. Oh gosh. Demetrius and Sabrina are definitely Donovan still wants Sabrina. He was salty at the end. Carmen, be careful. Wow, Queen of the South. Really? Welcome, soulmates. Yes, thank you, guys. If Joy and Cliff don't end up together, throw the whole show away. Facts. Facts, Jay. If Clifton and... Let me tell you something. I'm still going to review Miami, though. I would be so upset. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to even sit here and act like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do it. Oh, this is, I put the link up just in case if somebody wanted to join me. I forgot to say if y'all want to join me. That's what the link was for. I forgot to say it. Jay, that was a good way to sum it up in a nutshell. Don't nobody care about Joy and Clifton. Yes, Sabrina looking like Kimora, but oh, thank you, Queen of the South. I appreciate that because Kimora threw me so much shade when I met her. Paul just likes to hear himself talk. We love you, Sabrina, my fave from all seasons. Oh, thank you, SD. I love you guys too so much. Thank you. Thank you. You said Jay Brad exactly, but they are definitely together, but they can still, yep. Too funny. We've been through a way to show where you and Joy didn't work. Hi, baby. I see you. Hi, baby. I see your comment now. She just came to the door and was like, I said hi to you in the chat, but it's too far down and you ain't say hi back. And I was waiting for you to say hi back. Look, she about to come in here. I said, I see your comment when you said hi, mama. That's why I was saying I see it now. Did she said it only took you like 15 minutes. Did she just yell at me a little bit? Who in the world? They still together. Who's still together? I feel that going strong. Joy wearing Clifton's chain. Hold on. Joy wearing Clifton's change and her. Oh, okay. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay. I see you, girl. I see it. Zacavia. Someone said hi, Sedora. That's so if you guys have not subscribed to my daughter's channel, her YouTube channel is Sadorables TV. She's in the chat, the one that's saying, hi, mama. That's me, I'm mama. And Sadorables TV is Sadora. So she has her own YouTube channel. We about to put some more content. I have not gotten to those edits yet. I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna get to it. The difference between the two Sabrinas is intentionality. Sabrina 1.0 came authentically to connect. However, it naturally didn't work. Sabrina 2.0 played around and didn't appear authentic. Per Anthony. Mocha says, hi, Sadora. You said Sabrina has too much testosterone. Tiffany says, hi, Sadora. Child, Sadora be coming over. Oh, she says hi to you guys. Distance is hard in any relationship, but if both put the effort in, can make it work. Facts. Sadora says hi, everyone. She says hi, Tiffany. Oh my God. She says hi, Mocha. Sadora. What is she doing? She done took over my life. I think Clifton may have trust issues. Well, he said it. He said he had trust issues. Sabrina was a popular name in the 1970s because of the show Bewitched. That is facts. I only see one authentic couple in this group. Yes, and that is Clift and Joy. Everything is a red flag with Sabrina 2.0 except herself. Joy singing at Mexican weddings. That's why. Have you seen Carmen feeding Donovan? I think they are together. Hot wings. How long after the episode will you see the reunion? Is there a honey? Who knows? Who knows? You know what? Who knows? Didn't they wait like 2 weeks for us? I think it was like 2 weeks for us that we had to wait. Dakota. Hold on. Epitomizes excellence. Carmen was fine. Dakia. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, who's Dakota? Oh, God. Exactly, Sabrina. Pointing out everyone else's red flags, but she has many too. Honey, it's the reunion for me too. Sabrina had more red flags than the men. Sabrina 1.0 keeping Donovan open for herself. I'm like, Sabrina, what? You said I'm keeping Donovan open for me? What? How does that happen? Oh my God, B. What about being bi-coastal have one house on the East Coast? Facts. Yes, Sabrina 1.0. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why are you guys trying to hook me up with Donovan, guys? Why? Tell me why. I need you guys to tell me why. And I'm probably not even going to look at them until afterwards. And I know you guys might even comment after the live starts and the chat is over with. I need you guys to comment down below. The ones that think that Donovan and I should be together. I need you to tell me why, because a lot of you say that. I need you guys to tell me why Donovan and I would make a great couple in you guys' eyes. I need you to comment down below and let me know. Donovan be going in on trolls when it comes to Carmen, so he might be an actual connection. Yeah, Donovan stands up for Carmen. Like, can't nobody say nothing bad about Carmen around Donovan. Period. Period. Based on the timeline of the taping, wouldn't this be the end of the first 6 months? Joy is gone. Pretty much, yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi, The Real. She said this January and she sounded crazy coming on too strong, which is weird because with Sabrina, it was nonchalant. I thought that Sabrina looked stressed talking about Demetrius. Was trying to play chess moves. Thought she was the one chopping blocks. She self-eliminated because she didn't want to get voted off. Walter admitted to having a whole snack on the side and wasn't. You said, nope, he did not. I think that he's a good dude. I think that he is ready for a relationship with Joy. His actions show that. I appreciate you. Should we go over there and go crash his live? Sabrina's actions are giving me I got a man at home vibes. You know what, April? I can see that. Okay? I can see that. Oh, no, he is not. Stop. Oh, no. Hey, Kia Simone. I appreciated your openness and your honesty. Hard to believe anything against you. Please keep being the unbreakable you. You have my support. Thank you so much, Ravine. I appreciate you so much. Yes, definitely hit the like button. Yeah, because fathers will not like what. I know that's right, Sabrina. Physical touch is very important. Very important. What in the world, Joseph? Yes. Don Petillon. Donovan. Oh my God. You said Donovan doesn't need to be with anybody really he's ready to love. Oh my God. He needs to heal. Comment is if Donovan's type of woman is Carmen, I don't think he's Sabrina's 1.8 type of guy. Woo. Low deluxe voice, Donovan, look at you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jeez. Okay. You know what? I love you guys so much. I am about to log off. You guys know I love you. Honey, if you have not liked this video, I would so greatly appreciate it. On your way out, you would give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the missing link, definitely subscribe to that because like I said, very soon, I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take, maybe 6 months, I'm not sure, but I am going to stop doing my lives on this channel, my interviews, all that. I'm going to start streaming it just on the missing link. Right now, I am streaming on both. But yes, I would love it if you guys gave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to that channel. If you're not subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe to this channel. This is my vlogging channel, my personal channel, where you'll see a lot of me and Sadora. Definitely comment down below why you think me and Donovan need to be together and who you guys think are going to be the final couples at the very end next episode. Okay, next week. I need to know because I just need to know what you guys think. I need to see if y'all think like how I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I appreciate you so much. I love you guys so much. Am I going to go over on Instagram and go live? Honestly, I am so tired, you guys, because next week I have a full schedule. I'm going to be going live Monday through Friday because I have some amazing people coming on the missing link. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm getting ready to go. Monday, panel review, 8 p.m. I will see you there. Love you. I heart you. Bye.